Hi, this is Kathleen with Kal-Ven Tag and Title Service located at 7000 Belair Road, Baltimore, Maryland. Zip code is 21206. Our phone number is 410-668-6000. Actually, today I'm going to be talking about transferring ownership from a deceased owner to a surviving spouse. What does this mean? This is like if, let's say, your wife dies, or maybe like your partner dies, you know, you're legally married and one dies and the other one is the surviving spouse, you know. So if, let's say, the person wants to register the partner's vehicle, we're going to be needing the title of the vehicle, and the back of the title, we're going to be needing the title. And then the back of the title application section has to be filled out. Let me show you what it looks like, because I just registered one just a few minutes ago. We're going to need, what's this before? Okay, yes, we're going to need the title. This is Maryland, so we're gonna need something like this, the title. And we're going to need this part of the title filled out, the one that says application for title and registration. So basically you fill out this part and then fill out the one below it. You have to fill out from the top down to this section. This is the title, this is the application. This will ask for your name, address, your driver's license information, and if there's a lien, we're gonna need the information right here. So all you do is to, and also put your insurance information. And if we're transferring titles, you have to let us, you know, check the option that applies to you. So this is what, when you say application, we mean this part of the title. This is the part that will be filled out by you. And then here too, yeah, you fill out this part. This is the application for title. This, you fill it out. So you fill that out. I'm gonna need the death certificate of your spouse, you know. You must provide me with the death certificate. The death certificate in Maryland looks like this. This will show the name of your husband or your spouse's name. It's going to have the spouse's name, the date the person passed away, and everything. The cause of, you know, this is the death certificate. Whatever caused the death of the accident, we're not concerned about the cause of the death of accident. We're more concerned about the date the person passed away, you know, to make sure that person is no longer living. So this is the bill of sale in the state of Maryland. So you must provide me the death certificate. This is the death certificate. That's what it looks like. And then the next one I'm going to be needing is the lien release, if there's any lien, because sometimes we do have some people who be paying on a vehicle and they pass away. So if that's not the case, I'm not going to need the lien release. But if that's the case, you have to take the letters of administration, whatever is given to you by the court system. You take it to the lender or the dealership where your husband purchased the vehicle. And how do you know where to go to? You look on the front of the title. It's going to show the name of the lender. This is like if there's a lien. So you go to this address and go to them. If you have the death certificate, you show them the death certificate. If you have what do you call it, letters of administration. Letters of administration is like when someone passes away, the person, like the spouse, will go to the courthouse and get what is called letters of administration, meaning, you know, the person has got the estate, you know, the power of trust. I think it's called power of trust. It's more like power of attorney for the person to sign on behalf of the deceased. So you will need that. You will then take it to the dealership, and then the dealer would issue a lien release if that person has finished paying. But if the person is still paying on the vehicle, what the dealer would do is to transfer the ownership. It will give a lien release for this vehicle and then transfer the ownership to the spouse's name and then put a lien if they're still paying on it. So that's transfer of ownership. So we're going to need that. They'll give you a lien release, which will look like this. Lien release. Yeah, this is the one with the letterhead. You know, I talked to you about 3 types of lien releases. This is one. The second one is the one that looks like the title, and it says it's like pink in color, and it says this is not a title. You will say this is not a title here, or the lender might sign off here, put a notary stamp, and then the date it was released. or the third one. Yeah, okay, I've mentioned the 3 of them. So the first one is the pink one. It's like this. It looks like this title, but it's pink, and they will say this is not a title. That's number 1 of lien release, what it looks like. Then the second one is like a letterhead. You have the company name information here, the date it was paid off, the signature of the dealership or the lender, whoever financed that vehicle will sign here, and then put a notary stamp. This was the one I did today. So we need that. Yeah, we need that. So if the person has finished paying off, the dealer will issue a lien release like this. But if the person is still owing, what the dealer will do, like I said, the dealer will release the lien off of that vehicle from the deceased person and transfer it to the surviving spouse, which is the partner. You know, they'll put a lien. So basically, I'll be having a lien release from the lender, and then the new paper title application form is gonna have the person's name, and also will have the lien will be carried over to the person switching the registration to his or her name. So that I will need. And then mainland safety inspection. Mainland safety inspection will not be required if the spouse is transferring the tags from that vehicle. But if the tags has been turned in, if the spouse turned in the tags for some reason, and that spouse is trying to get new tags, the vehicle has to be inspected. So we will give 30 days until the person is able to get the vehicle inspected. But if we're carrying over the tags, we're gonna need the registration card to do so. So I'm gonna need that, and also need the insurance coverage, and then need the person's driver's license. So let me start all over again. When you're transferring ownership from a deceased person to the surviving spouse, we're going to need the title, like I said. Then the application of the title. Application for title will be the section below the first. It will be this one. I think I showed you like a few minutes ago. Yeah, it's gonna be, you fill out this part, the application is this part. So we need the title, application, and then we need the death certificate. Death certificate is like this. We need this, the death certificate, and then we need lien release if there's any. If the person has paid off, that's fine. We don't need the lien release. So if you're transferring the tags, you don't have to get inspected. So I'm not going to be asking for Maryland safety inspection. But if you're getting new tags, you must inspect the vehicle. So insurance, your driver's license, and your registration card if you're transferring. That will end this part of the video, and the next one I'll be talking about will be transferring ownership from a deceased person through the person's will to someone else. It could be like an extended family member, or it could be maybe a son or daughter or whatever. So that I will elaborate more when I discuss about that. So this will end our video on this subject. Thank you for watching, and have a good day. Thank you.